He's out in California. So how you like it over there so far, man?
Yeah. Hey man, the weather's nice, but there ain't no place like Texas. There ain't no place like home.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Shit, I'm a Texas boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that culture is deep. It sticks with you, man, no matter where you go.
I mean, um, we're gonna start off with number one question, and that's what is your name, age, and where you're from?
Man, I'm SouthEast Steve, 26 years old. I'm from the southeast side of San Antonio, 78223, South Crossing, Pecan Valley, Crestwood Block to be exact.
All right, all right. So what's up, man? What influenced you to get into the rap game? You know?
Well, I've been doing music for like 10 years with doing bands, hardcore bands. Been all over Texas and stuff. And when it came to an end, it was just me by myself. And I was like, how can I make music, without having to have a band? You know what I mean? And still doing what I love. And basically, what I ended up doing was deciding, that I was gonna start throwing shows because I knew a lot of people that did rap and hip hop. So, and I knew the owner of a couple clubs from doing bands and stuff. And basically, I just decided I met producers, I met a couple rappers, I met an engineer, everything just kind of fell into place. And just from there, I just started and just haven't looked back since then.
That's what's up, man. So from promoting, you went into rapping yourself.
Yeah, I started off at promoting with, I always wanted to be, eventually I was going to rap, but I figured if I started off promoting, I would meet the people I needed to meet in order to get to where I wanted to be. And it ended up working out just like that, which was pretty cool. Made it a little bit easier than just being an artist and trying to find out who's who and what's what. So it's kind of like a filling out process for me.
Yeah, you gotta grow into it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't jump into it
Yeah,
thinking
definitely.
thinking you know everything because there's a lot of shit that.
Yeah, man. There's a lot to know, man. There's a lot of people that are involved in the scene there in San Antonio too. So it's been pretty cool because being a promoter allowed me to network with more than just people I know. It brought all kinds of people my way, and it's really helped me and the team a lot.
I feel what you're saying because dealing with you guys, I'm meeting a lot of artists out of San Antonio, and I gotta say, man, I'm from Houston and everything, but yo, man, you got a bunch of artists that are they got good talent in there, man, out of San Antonio.
Yeah, man. San Antonio is real deep with talent, man. But I feel like there's no unity like there is in Houston. I feel like that's what San Antonio is missing, man. Everybody's just too busy trying to one up each other instead of coming together. And basically, when I started doing this, I wanted to build a family. You know what I mean? I started working with artists and treating them like family instead of me just trying to be better than them. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel that. I feel like if everybody works together, then things will grow and get better for everybody. If this person opens the door, then I open up a door. Well, we both gonna walk through it. I'll open the door for you too. And to me, networking is the key, man. You don't know, just because you ain't performing, if you just go to a show, you never know who you're gonna meet, who you're gonna talk to. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, me and Boom, when I was out there in San Antonio, Southeast Six now, but when I was out there, we were always trying to go to any show that we could. I was always trying to jump on shows just to further our network. Because the deeper it is, the more doors are gonna open for you. If you're just sitting at home, ain't nothing gonna happen. You're just gonna sit there and never meet nobody.
Yeah, you can't wait to for something to happen for you while you're here.
And I've come to learn that when you work with people, man, it opens your eyes to a lot of things because everybody that you work with has knowledge that you don't. Whether you want to believe it or not, when you work with them, you start realizing things like, damn, look at the way he does this. And maybe if I do that, it steps your game up a little bit. It's kind of like they raise the bar for you just that much, and it's fun to me. You know what I mean?
Hey, so in reality, how long have you been rapping? Like, yeah,
Rapping, I've only been rapping for about shit. I think in July it will be a year.
damn.
I mean, like it's only been a year, so I mean we've done a lot in a year. But me and the team, me messing with them and me coming along and joining them, I've helped them do some good things, within that year. It's kind of surprising. You would probably think that we've been doing it a little bit longer, but I don't know exactly how long they've been doing it, but you know, for me, it's only been a year.
Okay.
But like I said, I've been doing music for over 10 years. Doing the hardcore music, being a vocalist, and I've been all over Texas, even up to Oklahoma, St. Louis, and stuff like that. So
So yeah,
I'm kind of like seasoned with music, but hip hop is just a whole different world. And basically, what I'm trying to do is what I've learned, my knowledge through being in a band is, just kind of like apply it to hip hop and rap, and try to take what I can from it and use what I know.
that's what's up, man.
So far, it's done pretty good so far. You know what I mean? Not everything applies, but most of it does.
Yeah. So well, this is kind of a weird question because you haven't been doing this too long. But I mean, what keeps you focused on your style and concept of hip hop?
Man, whenever I make my music, I just try to be myself. To be honest, I just try to speak about the things that I know, what I've been through, and the Texas culture. I love all shades of hip hop. Don't get me wrong, but just something about Texas rap that's just always just taken over me from day one since I heard it when I was like 10, 11 years old, and I was burning grade tapes on tapes. You know what I mean? Copying my friends and stuff like that. It's just like that culture is part of who I am. To be honest, you know what I mean. So it just goes hand in hand.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
And that's what keeps me focused on that. With my styles and stuff. It's fun too. In the end, I can go into the hip hop stuff. I really do enjoy it, and when I work with some artists, I will go to that. But just something about that Texas style that I can't leave alone, man.
Yeah. You know what it is about the music is that when you smoke a blunt to Texas fucking jams,
Hey, it
it
goes
goes
hand
hand
in
in
hand,
hand.
bro.
Yeah. Sounds even better, man.
It does, man, and that's why I'm hoping, when I start doing shows out here, I haven't had the opportunity to yet, but hopefully soon I will make some connections. I think next week I might go to a show or something just to kind of network a little bit and see what's going on out there. But I hope they embrace it the same way anybody else would, because it's a whole different style that I'm going to be pushing than what they're used to. So you know, hopefully their minds are open to that.
Yeah, Cali is way different from Texas, man.
Oh, definitely, man. Anywhere you go is different.
The next question is like, where have you been, and how have you felt when someone recognizes you anywhere you've been? You know what I'm saying? Or
As a rapper, I probably haven't got that yet. But being in a band, that it happens a couple. It happens a lot. I've met a lot of people through music that way. It feels good, man. To be honest, like all that hard work that you're putting out just to put yourself out there and just somebody to recognize you, it's just like, man, it makes you feel good, even if you don't remember their name. You know what I mean? You just try to be nice about it and just enjoy the moment, because you don't know if that's ever gonna happen again. That's the way I feel about it, at least.
yeah, that's
Like,
cool.
I think I've been to like HEB in Texas. I don't know if they have them in Houston, but
Yeah, they got them in Houston.
HEB. I've had people come up to me at the mall. Just pretty nice. You know what I mean? Even sometimes at shows. But hopefully soon with hip hop, I'll have some more people come up to me. I've been trying to push my music. Of course, I always push the team a little bit harder than myself, but eventually, that'll all start to come together too.
Yeah, it's going to happen, dude. It's going to happen. Believe it or not, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, man. Just as long as I just gotta keep grinding, man.
Yeah. Uh, what are your goals?
Man, really, I just want to make good music. I just want to help my team get better, and any door that I can open for them, that's what I try to push for. In the end, I really just want to get comfortable, like at least when it comes to pay, and just get paid to do what I love. I'm not trying to get rich off this. I don't got no Scarface dreams, but if it happens, I'll just roll with the punches. But you know, as long as we're putting out good, consistent music, then I'll be happy with that.
Okay, I'm omit number 7 because more or less we covered that, which was when did it become a career and stop being a hobby? And I basically it was since you started promoting
Yeah,
shows.
since day one,
Yeah.
man. Since day
Uh,
one.
uh, so where do you see yourself in 2015? I mean, like in the other half of 2015, because we're halfway done with this year.
Yeah, man. Well, I want to put out another music video, and I want to try to put out. I got a release coming out in June. Hopefully June 6th it'll be done. I'm just waiting for a couple of things, but most of the mixing and mastering is done. I really just want to put out some more music, man. I feel like I haven't put out enough yet. At least like all together, as one. And I also want to get some, at least a couple of good collabs. I need to save up for some. I want to work with some real, like, known artists, just to kind of get myself out there as well. But as far as 2015 so far, man, it's been a good year. I've done a lot of things that I've never done before. So, as far as 2015, I'm really happy with
What do you expect to do? I mean, you know,
it. Man, really, I just want to tour, man. I just want to get all over the country, you know what I mean? Just let people find out who we are, you know what I mean? Just let the world know. And, just spread our message.
yeah. So
Each one of us as individuals is on a different level. We're all about different things, but at the same time, we all have that like-mindedness, and I just want us all to come together and really push, and, get our names out there as much as we can.
well, you're doing that and you're accomplishing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's good.
Yeah, slowly but surely, man. It's all a process.
Yeah. So how does it feel when you get another artist to ask you for a feature or to jump, or you ask them for a feature? I mean, how do you feel about that?
Man, I honestly I love that, man. I feel like it just working with other people. Just like I said, man, it helps you artistically because when somebody does something, it just makes me want to do it that much better. Like when this person just spits like fucking the best 16 you've heard in a while, you're like, damn, I need to step my game up. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it brings the creativeness out of me, bro. And like they always say two heads are better than one. So I mean, it's just fun working with people, man. It's just a great feeling. Honestly, when I record by myself, I'm like, damn, I wish somebody was here recording with me because it's fun to make music by yourself, but damn, it ain't nothing like making music with another person, man. It's just something about it.
Because of the feedback and the criticism, it helps.
Yeah, it does help, man. It helps you grow as an artist. A lot of people don't realize that or don't understand that, but man, once you understand that and realize that, every person you work with brings something new to the table, and you can learn from them. And it's awesome. If you can take advantage of that, that's what helps you grow as an artist. Because you can't stay the same. I mean, you can stay within the same, I guess, what you're doing, but you always got to be looking out for the next thing. You know what I mean? Because
You
you
gotta
can't stay
grow.
the same forever.
You gotta grow and evolve. That's what you mean.
Exactly, man. You
Yeah.
just gotta adapt and do your thing. I mean, look at Snoop Dogg. It's fucking 2015. This dude is just adapting every time something new comes out. He's right there still doing his thing, but he's still adapted and he's still here, man. He's still a big presence.
He's making moves, dog. He's making moves.
Yeah, always, man. He hasn't stopped.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna jump on Southeast Six Cipher, the one that he's doing right now.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. That's actually what I'm going to record tomorrow too, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
We all conspired to do it on the same day. We're gonna do it tomorrow too.
That's crazy. That's fate, man. That's
Yeah.
fate right there.
Yeah. Hey, so how do you feel when I tell you that I'm not only the person that plays your music or promotes it, but I'm also a fan, not just an
Yeah.
acquaintance?
Yeah, man, I'm real appreciative about that because in my eyes, time is precious, man. And if somebody takes the time out of their day, out of their struggle, out of their hustle, just to give you that time to listen to, that shit means a lot to me, man. It's humbling, man. I mean, if somebody takes the time out of their long day, just to listen to you and enjoy your music and give you feedback, like, that's why I do this. You know what I mean? Like, most people ask you, why do you do this? Well, honestly, it's for stuff like that, man. It's just no other feeling that's better than that. Honestly, when people tell you that they like your music, that's like a drug for me. It just inspires me that much more. Just want to do it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got Highways, and I got on the Are You Ready Cipher. I think you're on there as well, right? On the,
Yeah, yeah, I'm on there.
and I got the Fifth Wheel, but I dig Highways a whole lot more. I don't know why. It's just
Yeah, there's something about that song, man. Like when we made that song, like I wrote everything in that song, pretty much all the lyrics and stuff, but I couldn't pull off the singing. And my boy AJ, he does the auto tune kind of stuff and kind of gives that creepy vibe. And I don't know, just something about it. I was like, you know what, yeah, you could, sing this. And he was like, yeah. So I scooped him up and we went to go record. And
Would like to work with in the indie or mainstream scene?
man, there's a long list. But right now, I think Big Crit would be like the main person I would want to work with. There's just something about it, man. That dude just keeps it, southern, but he brings the lyrics. You know what I mean? And that's something that really like motivates me. Probably Currency. I fuck with Currency a lot. He's one of my favorite rappers right now. And as far as Texas goes, man, I would love to work with Zero, Doe Beezy, of course, Lil Flip. That's one of the people that I really idolize a lot because, shit, The Leprechaun was like one of the first CDs I ever bought. So, and if I could ever afford it, I don't know, but SPM would be up on that list too for sure because he had a big influence on me as well. I think Third Wish was the album that really like changed it off for me. So as far as Texas music, probably be a short list, but there's probably a lot more, but those are the main ones that I would like to work with.
You think, I don't know, is it just me or does Big Crit sound like kind of like Pimp C?
He has his moments, I'll give him that, but he's just like lyrically on a different level that I can, I guess, relate to more. Like when it comes to a lot of hip hop, I can relate to it a lot of times, but he just brings that South. And that's all you can say. It's just that southernness that he brings. Just like, whew, man, that was just first time I heard it. And I was just like, damn. I think that was back in like '08, '09, and he's been out since '05. You know what I mean? So it's just like I went back and listened to everything. He inspired me, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like it just showed that you can still be from the South and bring lyrics, and people will still dig that shit.
Yeah, I like his new album, Cadillac.
Oh, Cadillactica, yeah, I
Yeah,
have that
shit.
one. As a matter of fact, that's what's in my CD player right now.
That's a bad fucking album right there, man.
Yeah, it is. I like the whole thing from top to bottom. As far as artists that are out right now, I used to not really buy CDs as much, but lately I just catch myself buying people's CDs. As an artist, I would like somebody to buy my CD and invest in I guess you could say the message and the cause. So shit, the new J Cole is banging. Shit, what else did I just pick up recently? Cadillactico was pretty good. I heard a couple of songs from the new Big Sean. Supposedly he did that shit himself. It sounded pretty good. There's a lot of new stuff that just came out.
What about
But
Kendrick Lamar?
man, I have mixed emotions about him. Man, I like his message and stuff, but I don't know. I like his earlier stuff, but I didn't really dig too much of the new CD. I don't know. I guess because I can't relate to all that stuff. I'm glad he's pushing the message, but it's just something that I can't really relate to so much. Like, I feel like I can relate to Drake more than him. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's
All right, that's cool. Everybody has their opinions, and you gotta respect them.
yeah, for sure. Like I said, as an artist, dude's doing amazing things. You know what I mean? He's opened the doors for the West Coast again, and like I really respect all that. But shit, I really rather listen to Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? If you want to get West Coast.
Hey, so you touched on 13 by telling me what you were listening to on your CD right now, CD player. So we're gonna go to number 14, which is once getting the recognition and the money, what would you do with that power? Or
Man, honestly, and that's a tough question, but to be honest, I think for me, it's more just I want to show people that anything is possible. If I can do something like this, don't give up on your dreams. 'Cause you can fucking do this too. And I think that's the main thing I would want to do with that power is to show the world that I guess I wouldn't go. Nah, I will go that far, but that the American dream is possible and that it is out there. It's just you have to want to put the work into it, and if you're willing to put the work, it will pay off. Because in the end, I mean, still to the day, I ain't nobody. But if I can achieve that, then it'll, it could change people's lives. You know what I mean? And that power would just be amazing.
You know why I asked that question is because a lot of artists, uh, indie artists, unknowingly they don't think that whatever they're doing and musically, it's influencing people somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
man.
people sleep on that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, okay, I put out a song so people can enjoy it, but nobody really ever thinks like, hey, there's a kid out there listening to me, and then he can relate to it, and he's like, damn, if I want to do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, with a lot of artists that I listen to, that's why I like them because I was that kid, or to a certain extent, I'm still that kid. You know what I mean? At heart, at least, because my ass is getting old. But that's just the way it is. Like you have to realize that because if you don't realize that, then you know, I don't know. Then maybe you shouldn't be doing this.
And one last question that wasn't on that list, and because you already answered number 15, which was, what venues and countries would you like to perform? You said you would like to be everywhere. But one question: Did you ever did you ever think that outside of Texas you would be getting heard or getting played?
Honestly, I didn't really think about that, man. I see music more as an art. I kind of do it for myself most of the time, and it's just awesome when you create that art and other people listen to it. So like I don't expect it, but when it happens, it's a beautiful thing, man. That's just something that I've come to learn doing music for 10 years. The last band I was in, Fortunes, people were listening to us from all over the United States, and that's a crazy feeling to know that all that hard work that you do and that you put in, is being noticed, and people actually care, and people are actually following your message and wanting to be a part of that. I want to bring that into my hip hop. You know what I mean? I want people to feel the same way. You know what I mean? Like shit, man. Just for it to get played out of Texas, that means a lot to me, man. It means the world, you know what I mean? Because that's why you do this. And it just shows that the hard work and the effort that you're putting in, that it pays off, It might be small steps, but, you take a bunch of small steps and you're going to get far.
I had a question. So if an artist wanted to work with any of you guys out of the Funk 454, who does he have to contact?
You know, you could probably contact any of us, but if you contact me, I guarantee, within maybe that 20 minutes, I'll send out a message because, you know, that's just what I do. I'm always trying to get network, man. Network 24/7. Shit, my boy Utan from Red Dragon Media. That's what he always says, and it's true, man. Network 24/7, and to me, I feel like you got to have a business mind, because if you're running a business and somebody wants to work with you, you got to respond, right away, because it's good business, and if you don't, it's bad business. And if you run in a bad business, then nobody's gonna want to work with you in the end.
Yeah, time is money.
Exactly, man. SPM, man. Time is money.
That shows that I did a Texas Bangers. Some cats from down here in Chihuahua, not here Juarez, further south. They were like, hey, they want to work with MJ. They heard MJ Apollo. They said they've been ever since they read the interview. They started playing his songs and they're following him. And they said that they want him to do a hook or do a feature on a song.
I know he'd be interested for sure, especially with somebody from Mexico, man. MJ's just on his own world, man, on a different level, and that's what I really respect about him. Is man, he's always in the lab. He's always focused on his music. His music is everything to him. His craft. So I could talk to him about it for sure.
Yeah, no problem. Well, that's it, man. Thank you for your time. Thanks for hooking up with
Yeah,
me.
man.
So if you have,
Definitely, man. Thank you for having me, man. It means a lot to me just for you to reach out. I'm sorry it took a little bit of time.
nah, I ain't tripping. I like to give each artist their own moment to enjoy the limelight. You know what I'm saying? I would.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate that. Any little bit of features that you get from anybody, you know what I mean? It's good. It's always good, man.
You have any shout outs or anything you want to say?
Shit, shout out to Funk 5454 San Antonio. I haven't been there in a minute, so anybody in the Southeast, man, that's my home. That's all I know. I'm out here in LA now, and things are way different. I miss my breakfast tacos. I'm gonna give a shout out to breakfast tacos in Texas. They ain't got that shit out here, man.
Tell them to
But
tell them to pay you for the promotion, man.
yeah, for sure. And Southeast Six, for sure, man. That's my brother right there, man. You know, ever since I met him, everything's been just exactly the only way I could imagine it. That dude is one of the most talented people I know, and MJ too, man. You know, those dudes are like my brothers, and now we got Velo on the team. That he's spitting that crazy shit. About to have some shit dropping with Puya, on the Southeast Six beat. So, shit, all I can say is, look out for Funk 454 because we ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, and
All right,
thanks.
man. Good night, man. Shit. Hope you have a good one, man. Thanks for hitting me up.
You too, man. See you.